Welcome to the SOT System channel, where we make money, investing, and the economy easy to understand for everyone. Let's start with one of the most important questions. What is money? We use it every day, but how do we actually define it? Because before we can talk about the future of money, we have to understand how it all began. Money is a tool. First, let's think about the word money. Does it mean cash? Is it the dollar bills or coins in your wallet? Well, not exactly. Although those are types of money, money is really a tool we use to buy the things we need and want. If you want to work at a lemonade stand, you need cups, a table, and lemons. You could try trading your services directly for these things. This is called barter, which is basically swapping goods or services. So you could say, I'll clean your house if you give me lemons and cups for my lemonade stand. But this isn't the best way to do things. It's much easier to use money. When you use money, you don't have to find someone who has lemons and wants a clean house. You can simply buy what you need with money and give it to the person who has the lemons. That's why we use money. It lets us trade without directly swapping goods or services. Now that you know what money is, let's learn about its three main functions. Number 1, medium of exchange. A medium of exchange is something that people agree has value and can be used to buy things. We can use money to buy anything we want, like shoes, food, or even a pet. So money makes it possible for us to trade easily. Number 2, store of value. A store of value is something that keeps its value over time. Let's say you earn $10 doing chores around the house. You can't buy everything you want with just one transaction. With money, you can save it and use it to buy what you want later. Number 3, unit of account. A unit of account is a way to measure prices. Without units of account, sellers would not know how much to charge for their goods. For example, should I sell my bike for 3 tables? How much are those tables worth? To solve this problem, we use money as a unit of account to express the value of goods and services. $1, €1, 1 peso, all of these are units of account that help us compare prices. The history of money. Throughout history, people have used many things as money. Today, we mostly use paper money and digital money. But have you ever wondered how we came up with money? Let's take a quick trip back in time. First, there was barter. Instead of money, people traded goods and services directly. So if you wanted a new spear, you might trade your old spear, but this wasn't very efficient. Then people started using items like gold, silver, and salt as money. These items were valuable and people agreed they could be used to buy things. Carrying around gold, silver, or salt was a hassle. So people switched to paper money, which was originally backed by gold, meaning each bill represented a specific amount of gold. Over time, people began using money that isn't tied to anything physical, like gold or silver. This is called fiat currency. Instead, people trusted the government or banks that issued the money. Today, most money is digital. We still trust that the numbers on our screens represent real value. Why does money work? Now that you know the history of money, you may be wondering, why does it work? Why do we trust that money has value? Well, money works because people agree that it has value. When you hand over $1 to buy a candy bar, the store owner trusts that you have $1. You don't have to prove that you have the money. Similarly, when you pay with a credit card, the waiter doesn't check if you have money in your bank account. They trust that the number on the screen represents real value. But why should they trust that? Well, it's because almost everyone else uses this money and agrees that it has value. If people stop believing that money has value, it won't work anymore. For example, in Zimbabwe, people lost faith in their currency, the Zimbabwean dollar. The government kept printing more and more money to solve economic problems, but it didn't help. People started thinking that carrying around wheelbarrows of cash was ridiculous. They even started using US dollars instead of the Zimbabwean dollar. So money only works if people believe that it has value. Physical versus digital money. Today, most money is digital. When you pay with a credit card or online, you're using digital money. So let's learn about the difference between physical and digital money. Physical money includes coins and paper bills. Digital money includes bank deposits and online payment services such as PayPal. The majority of money today is digital. So next time you swipe your card, remember that most of your money isn't actually in your wallet. The future of money. Now that you know what money is, you're ready to learn about the future of money. Some people think that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and stablecoin are the future. Others think that central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, will become more popular. Either way, technology will keep changing how we use money. The question is, what will your future money look like? Remember, understanding money is the first step to building wealth. Keep watching this series to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you will be informed of the future videos.